Vice President's speech drew the curtain to what can be described as a fruitful tour. Mamadou Diallo, Grts.
The Nigerian High Commission to the Gambia, Her Excellency Madam Esther John Odu, has defended the tactics and strategies of the Nigerian government against the Boko Haram militant group. The Nigerian diplomat was responding to comments that the authorities in Abuja are unable to dismantle a militant group bent on destruction. We have more in this report by Ibrahim Abalde.
Fraternity, a campaign of terror on Africa's big brother, has prompted a solidarity message from Mutabaruka.
So we are asking, what are the leaders in Africa going to do about those 200 children in Nigeria?
And the international community continue to wait in calm anticipation for the desired results. The aim is to finally defeat and dismantle terror networks.
Well, it's been close to a month now since the abduction took place. According to mainstream international media monitored, these girls were woken up from their sleep when militants of the Boko Haram members took them away to places that is now leaving many people to speculate as to where exactly these girls are. Now, international efforts to rescue these girls are underway, with the United States and other world powers joining the fray. The Nigerian High Commissioner in the Gambia has been talking to the national broadcaster about the implications and the resolve of the Nigerian government to get to the root cause of this problem.
It was not a working day. However, the Nigerian High Commissioner to the Gambia, Her Excellency Madam Esther John Odu, decided to come to the office to tidy up her speech ahead of the 3 days of fasting for peace to reign in Nigeria.
I have called for this prayer and fasting because I know that we were all created by God and He has a purpose for creating us. And the purpose is of good and not of evil. I've called for this fasting and prayers for Christians and Muslims and all Nigerians living in the Gambia, whether pagans, non-believers, to pray and fast for 3 days. Because I, as an individual, believe in God's intervention. I believe in a tree not making a forest. That is to say, I cannot do it alone, neither can my president, His Excellency President Goodluck Jonathan, do it alone.
The Nigerian diplomat urged Boko Haram members to rethink their strategies and operational mandate.
As much as possible, they should try to have love in their hearts so that they can also display love to their brothers, their sisters, and even beginning with themselves. I don't think they themselves are happy destroying.
Scathing criticisms as regard the authorities' handling of the militant group has led to suggestions that the Nigerian government does not have what it takes to win the war. However, the ambassador said it's all about strategies and keeping one's cards close to one's chest.
As a security issue, you don't come out in the open to tell people what you are doing to arrest situation. So no matter how you shout and talk, we will not come out to say this is what we are doing. This is because by the time we start telling you this is where we are coming from, then you will think of the best way to counter it. I, for one, will not like security issues to be discussed in the open, so that you don't know my strategies. The only person I can invite into my security issue is God, because all strategies are with God, and it's only Him that you can invite, and you will not be betrayed.
A disturbing trend in West Africa. Some even say it's absurd for a group to denounce Western education.
The government of Nigeria cannot be an island to stand on its own, to be everything. No. I am sitting here today because I went to school. I am sitting here today because I went through Western education. If Western education can bring sanity into my life, if Western education can make me think positively, then there is nothing wrong in going for Western education. So if you say we should go by Boko Haram, forbid Western education, then you are indirectly saying that we are an island, we can stand alone. No.
The whole world is now waiting in calm anticipation for the abducted girls in Nigeria to be released and settle down with their families. Now that the international community is deeply involved, many will be asking when and how will these girls be released. Ibrahim Balde, GRTS News.
The National Malaria Control Program under the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare recently commemorated a belated World Malaria Day under the theme Invest in the Future to Defeat Malaria. The celebration, which was held in Basse Upper River region, was presided over by the governor of the region, Omar Sampusise. Details in this report. Aim at reducing malaria-related effects have been intensified in many quarters, and the latest intervention saw the inauguration of a new NGO called Foundation Stop Malaria. Foundation Stop Malaria, the Gambia, is an initiative of a Dutch organization, Stichting Stop Malaria, the Netherlands. The group is hoping to support government, local authorities, and youths to address health-related issues with emphasis on the fight against malaria.
Foundation Stop Malaria sees as one of the priorities to facilitate healthcare in the Gambia, where every man, woman or child gets an equal access to healthcare and well-being. Every human being has the right to receive good healthcare, and therefore Foundation Stop Malaria believes nobody should be denied access to any aspect of these healthcare services or resources because of social status such as race, ethnicity, religious affiliation, gender, or ability.
The foundation also seeks, among other things, to improve the health and living condition of women and children with focus on the rural communities. The project coordinator of the foundation, Usman Kujabi, outlines that his group has established partnership with local communities to develop and support the less fortunate, poor and the needy, not only in health-related issues, but also developed a keen interest in improving the welfare and living standard of these communities. The government of the Gambia has made significant strides in the fight against malaria in the country, and the coming of this foundation, officials say, can help in complementing the efforts of the government.
As the name implies, Stop Malaria is definitely a very important program, and it is not only about stopping malaria, but they also embark on other activities that is related to health, because they are supporting people with nutrition to improve their nutritional status, and also helping people to have gardens, which is also important to improve both their economic and nutritional status.
Whilst applauding the foundation for the laudable initiative, the regional health director also urged them to collaborate with government institutions in achieving their goals.
This foundation should work in harmony with the National Malaria Control Program, because already there is something in place. Government has put in place a program that is responsible for coordinating all activities, geared towards malaria prevention and control. So as a result, any organization that comes in this country should definitely work closely with that program so that we avoid duplication of efforts.
The success and longevity of an organization is very much determined by the impact it makes in changing the lives of its beneficiaries, in identifying the community's basic needs and ensuring aimed a result at that level. The inauguration of the Foundation Stop Malaria is believed to be in the right track in the Gambia's drive to reduce the effects of malaria-related diseases. Reporting for GRTS News, I am Winifred Nicole Hodibat. The Young Men Christian Association, YMCA, Wellness and Fitness Center, in collaboration with CM, recently commemorated World Malaria Day at Serekunda West Mini Stadium. The celebration was characterized by a 5-kilometer walk and run from Sting Corner and Denton Bridge, respectively, to Serekunda West Mini Stadium, where the celebration proper took place. Buba SMCC reports.
YMCA Wellness and Fitness Center, the Gambia, in partnership with SHAM, observed World Malaria Day, a celebration which was marked by a 5-kilometer run and walk from Denton Bridge and Stink Corner, respectively, to Serekunda West Mini Stadium, where the celebration proper took place. The theme for this year's celebration is